Family, Pastor Dan here, and I am in Savannah, Ohio, just a little bit, I don't know, half an hour or so away from our church building. And I am joined with Joe Keim, who is the founder and executive director of Mission to Amish People. And we want to show you around just a little bit, and tell you what's happening here, what kind of ministry is happening here through Mission to Amish People. So, Joe, what are we looking at? What's behind us here? What happens over here?
Well, we got the apartments back here, and for many years, Esther and I took a lot of the young people that left the Amish in, give them a place to live and help them get on their feet. And eventually we went out back, we built these apartments, and we can take up to 8 girls at a time. And as we were talking about the apartments, the idea of a bulk food store came up. And so they kind of went up the same time, opened up the same time in 2018. And we've taken in, I think, 15 or 16 girls now. The house is full right now. And these are just Amish kids that leave and end up here from all different backgrounds.
That's awesome. So why is it important to have a place for Amish girls, Amish guys to be able to come to and to get out of the Amish? Why is that important?
A lot of times the girls have a harder time getting their license, getting their social security numbers and jobs. And it seems like the guys, they got jobs the day they land, but the girls, it just takes a little bit more. And a lot of them were in situations where they need counseling, and a lot of them come to us, have never heard the gospel, and we've seen several of them get saved this year. Some of them are wanting to be baptized now, and so that's really the heart of the outreach.
So I know some people are going to be watching and say, "Wait a minute, aren't Amish Christians? Like, why are we even trying to get people a soft landing out of the Amish?"
Yeah, so Amish people know a lot about the Bible, but it's all up here. There's more focus put on the rules and traditions of the forefathers, and so it kind of clouds out the simple plan of salvation, and many of them miss it completely. They don't understand the grace of God.
Yeah, that's awesome. And I know I spent some time with you. That's why I asked the question. I kind of knew the answer to that. So, but I'm sure people are watching and going, "Why? Why are we doing this?" And the bottom line is Amish people, just like everybody else, need the gospel. And Joe Keim and Mission Amish People are doing basically whatever it takes to get the Amish folks the gospel presented to them. And we have, like you said, the apartments behind us where girls can come and stay, and you help them with lots of things. You help them get their social security numbers, you help them get their driver's license, all that. Place so that a lot of people can work, right?
Yeah.
At Beyond Measures, that market there. And the building that we're standing next to, I want to take a minute and let's go in.
Okay.
And can you tell us about what happens in this building here for Mission Amish People?
Okay, let's do it. We started out in my home church, which is right across the parking lot from here, and we kind of outgrew the Sunday school classes. We built the building here, and we started sending out Bible lessons to Amish kids back in, it was about 2001. Today we send out over 100,000 Bible lessons pretty much every year. We have about 4,000 to 6,000 students that are active all the time. This year alone, we had over 248 salvations. Some of the lessons we send out is this one here. We have called Country Called Heaven. We got another one called Love, Dating, and Marriage. And we have over 45 different courses. So each course has about a dozen lessons and very evangelistic. Therefore, a lot of them do get saved. And something else that we do here is we do a publication that goes out to 8,000 Amish families right now. And it's just a 16-page, that black and white, very evangelistic, discipleship, that kind of thing, trying to help them understand the gospel and have reached a lot of Amish people through the Amish voice. So. We have do GED classes here, and we've had a lot of them graduate. I'm going to say right around 50 to 75 of them have graduated the last couple of years. Some of them have gone on to college. We got one young girl from Michigan that just got her GED, and she's headed for Wisconsin, wants to get into arts and music. And so, have had, and we're connected with Mansfield, with the GED groups over there, Ashland. So we all work together with the other groups. So we depend a lot on volunteers, and we have right around 30 to 40 volunteers that come out on a regular basis and help. But in time, it's been a little bit harder to get volunteers to come out, mostly because of COVID and other reasons. We've had some pass away. And so we've decided that it would be better for us to go and get a tapping machine. And a used tapping machine would cost us right around $32,000. We found one, we located one in Maryland for $15,000. It was half price of what a new one would go. And this tapping machine will take the place of putting little pieces of tape on the edges of all the mailings that go out the door. And it will help us literally shave off tons of hours of work. And it's a big need. It's something that we have talked about for probably 2 years, actually. And we're ready to get it up and running.
Yeah, Berean family, I'll tell you what, the more I spend time with Joe and being here around Mission to Amish People, the more I'm impressed with what they're doing, what they're able to accomplish. Joe kind of undersells it a little bit. Something like 250 people coming to Christ on average every year since they began. An incredibly fruitful ministry. And you heard about a need. And it's a need, you know what, I think we can meet this need, or at least take a really big chunk out of it, $15,000 for this machine. And we're going to be able to do this, or at least, like I said, take a big chunk out of that in our uncommon gift. So what is the uncommon gift? Once again, we're asking everybody who's part of Berean Baptist Church, whether you're just, you just started coming, or you're a member, you've been here forever, to give an amount of money that they would typically give to buy one Christmas present. For some people, that might be $5 or $10. For some, it might be a lot more. You know what? If we all chip in this Christmas, we're going to be able to step in and meet this need for Mission to Amish People, and it's going to help hundreds, if not thousands, of Amish people hear the gospel perhaps for the very first time. Thanks a lot for thinking about this and praying about it. That's my challenge right now. Just be praying about how God might want you to give for this uncommon gift.